All right. Thank you for your patience this morning. I had to switch up my whole setup this morning. All right, let's start with the appearances of the attorneys.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, Judge. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you.
And good morning, Mr. Reed. Your motion is granted. Mr. Fikens?
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Drug Treatment Court Defense Counsel. I too would make a similar motion.
Thank you, Mr. Fikens. Good morning to you, and your motion is granted. Let's get the case manager's appearances on the record. Mr. Griffin?
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Griffin. And then I see Ms. Robs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ebony Robs, Drug Treatment Court Case Manager.
Good morning, Ms. Robs. I see Ms. Cleveland.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager, Specialty Court.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Cleveland and Mr. Yancey.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court this morning, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Yancey. Thank you, Mr. Massey, for serving on today. And if I did not speak to the individuals in the courtroom, good morning to you. Thank you for your service on today. With that, I am ready to call the first case. And so, officer, if you could call that first case for me, please. Officer.
First will be Mr. Caston.
She having a problem with the computer.
All right, okay, I'm back. All right, Mr. Caston, good morning. If you could unmute yourself for me, I'm asking everyone else, please remain muted. Place yourself on mute so that there's no background interference. Thank you so much for your assistance. Mr. Caston, where are you?
I'm here. I just can't see you.
I can't see you either.
Mm-mm.
All right. I don't know if you need to dial back in, but I can't see you at all. Does anyone see Mr. Caston on this morning?
Yes, I see both of you all on the screen.
I don't see Mr. Caston.
He's on the iPhone, I believe, Your Honor.
Yes, he's on the iPhone with the mask.
Mr. Hamilton again.
I don't see him. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. Good morning. It helps when everybody puts their name or their title on. It's so helpful for me. All right, Mr. Caston, good morning to you. State your full name for the record, please.
Alan Caston.
All right, Mr. Caston, I have the following matters for you. SP 105-6848, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 105-7279, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 142-181, counts 1, 2, and 3. And case number SP 142-1821, case number Z8066941, and case number 126345, 121. How are you this morning, Mr. Caston?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Are you at work today, Mr. Caston?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And so tell me what's been going on with you since the last time I've seen you. It seems like I haven't seen you in a while.
I said that to myself too.
What's been going on with you?
Just the same thing, working the program, keeping up with my meetings and my drops.
All right.
All right. And so you're keeping up with your meetings and your drops. Very good.
Yes.
What have you been doing to work on you?
I've really been practicing the meditation.
Okay.
Like finding time for myself to just take an hour or so area of the day to just focus on just me and just think and get my mind together.
Look at you. Very good, Mr. Caston. And you find that to be helpful?
Yeah, very helpful.
Good, good. Have you learned anything since the last time I've seen you?
Yes.
What have you learned?
I learned a lot of things. I mean, I really been learning like how not to let other people business affect me just because it's around me. It don't have to affect me. So basically just not minding nobody else's business.
Minding your own business.
Even though
Stay
it's
in your
around
own
me, it don't
lane.
have to affect me. Yeah, it don't have to affect me just because it's around me.
There you go. You
So,
still get to make decisions that that impact you, right?
right.
Very, very good. Mr. Casson, is there anything that you're struggling with that you need us to help you with?
No, I'm doing everything fine. It's like a walk in the park right now.
It is, it's like a walk in the park. All right.
Yes,
I did not
it's one
receive
day at a time.
one day at a time. That's wonderful. Wonderful. All right. I did not receive any issues from Ms. Cleveland. Ms. Cleveland, is your case, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. No issues with Mr. Caston today, is that correct?
No, Your Honor. We're just
he-
making, oh, I'm sorry.
He's in compliance with everything that the court has ordered him to do?
Yes, Your Honor. He's reporting accurately regarding his testing, his meetings. He has been in touch with me every week, and we're just waiting for him to go ahead and go to go to ARMS and do some community service. So those are some of the things that he's working on right now, and we are working still with him regarding his license.
Wonderful. Be patient, Mr. Caston, okay?
Yes,
All right, you don't want to drive without that driver's license. It creates other problems for you.
I know that. I don't.
Okay, you're being patient, right?
Yeah, I did have one thing that I wanted to go. My daughter wanted to have a party at Kalahari for like 2 days, like
Okay.
a night stay or something like that.
Okay, and so did you need to talk with Miss Cleveland? Did you get with Miss Cleveland? Kalahari, that's in Michigan, is that correct? No, it's in Wisconsin.
Ohio.
Ohio. I'm all over the place. All right. Okay. I need you to get with Miss Cleveland so that she can give you directions. It's not a hard task at all to get that approval, but there's a little bit of legwork that you may have to do, okay?
I understand that.
All right, and it's quick. It doesn't take long, but it's totally, the ball is in your court to get information to Miss Cleveland. So have that conversation with her, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. Any questions for me, Mr. Caston, or for the team?
No, everything. No, not at this moment.
All right, we have a number of people in the courtroom this morning. You've been with us for a little while. Is there anything that you can say to them to help them along the way? To stay with the program, to work
Stay
hard?
on track. Yeah, stay on track and work the program. Don't let it work you. And like you always say,
We can't understand what you're saying.
Fuck off the phone, nigga.
Oh, okay, hold on. Somebody's not muted and you're cussing.
It's this iPhone down here, Your Honor.
It's this iPhone, so I'm gonna mute him and I'm gonna turn his camera off and he'll certainly be last on my list for today. All right, whoever that is. All right, thank you. I'm sorry, Mr. Caston. The advice he's given to the courtroom today is work the program. Don't let the program work you. And it's worth it, isn't it, Mr. Caston?
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's
Every
definitely
bit.
worth it. All right, very good. Anything else from any of the other team members as to Mr. Caston?
Judge, I would just say, keep up the good work, Mr. Caston. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Be safe. Thank you, Judge.
And I would, Your Honor, just echo those remarks. Doing a great job, Mr. Caston. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Ms. Cleveland, when is Mr. Caston coming back?
Your Honor, Mr. Casson is in phase 2, so he'll be having a face-to-face with me on May 6th, 2021 at 9:30 a.m.
Okay, May 6th. All right, Mr. Caston, did you get that date and time?
Yes.
All right, very good. It's good to see you. Keep up the great work that you're doing. Extremely proud of you. Don't drive. You are going to get that license, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. Take care. I'll see you. But get your stuff to Miss Cleveland and
I
she'll
will.
give you an answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Take care.
Okay.
All right, officer, the next case, please. Uh-oh.
Next, Your Honor, will be Stephanie Henson.
All right, come on, Ms. Henson, unmute for me. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, how are you this morning?
Good.
That's good. I see you have Hunter with you this morning. Good morning, Hunter.
Yeah,
All right, very good. I have the following matters for Stephanie Henson, SP 102-118-91. I also have you 390-458-17. Ms. Henson, how are things going with you?
really good. The only thing I've been having problems with is I've probably gone to 6 job interviews
Okay,
and I don't have any felonies, and they keep saying it's because of my background check.
okay,
I think I might have mentioned this to Miss Cleveland. I meant to call in and ask the lawyers if they could, because it says drug crime on the background check.
all right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, and Ms. Drew. I need to find out why is that coming up on her background check? If it's a case that is on her specialty court contract. And so you may need to see something. I'm not certain.
Judge, if she pled guilty to something and it wasn't amended to disorderly conduct, it might appear as a drug-related case.
All right.
Yes, yeah,
Okay, it should have been amended to disorderly conduct.
Yes, Judge.
So Ms. Drew, are you indicating
yes,
something?
ma'am. Yes, I do see one narcotic violation that was not amended to disorderly conduct.
And what's the
And
case
it's one,
number?
okay, that case number is U 352-74716, and that case is closed.
And
And
Your
that
Honor,
case, go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Mr. Fikens.
that was dismissed on February 6th of 2020, Your Honor. It stipulated a probable cause in front of yourself. So that
Right.
should be closed.
Yeah, Ms. Drew, it shouldn't
ma'am.
just be closed. Is it a dismissal?
Yes.
That case, back on July 14th, wait a minute, back on February 6th, it was dismissed without prejudice.
Yes.
That's what it says on the ROA, Judge, that on February 6th, it was dismissed without prejudice. This case was narcotic
Okay.
violation.
So how do we find out why Ms. Henson has a this matter that's showing up in her background check? Can,
Mr. Fiken, do y'all need an SOS?
Yes,
It may be showing up as a dismissal for a drug-related case, Judge.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Should this be
so my
amended, Judge?
okay, this is what I need. I mean, I don't know what it's showing up as, but if there's anything that the attorneys can review to just look at and see if it's something on our end. I want to make sure it's not something on our end that we shouldn't be doing or that we need to do so that this does not show up on her record. I don't know the answer to that. So I need the attorneys to look at. Is that possible?
it is,
Yes,
Judge.
Judge.
If we could get the SOS from Ms. Drew, we would.
Yes.
All right, very good. Ms. Drew,
Sure
let's
will.
SOS to Mr. Reed, Mr.
Okay.
Fikens, and then Ms. Henson. You'll have to give them a moment to look at it. Who has Ms. Henson case? Is that you, Ms. Cleveland?
Yes,
All
I
right.
do, Your Honor.
And so, Ms. Cleveland, when the attorneys get an answer, somehow connect everybody together so that we can get Ms. Henson on track for what she needs to do, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Okay,
Judge.
and we can get her squared away. Yes, Mr. Reed, were you about to say something?
No, Judge, I would like to see the SOS and maybe the RO.
Okay.
And the ROA as well, Mr. Reed, is that what you said?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right, very good. And so we'll get that and we'll work on it, Ms. Henson, today, okay?
thank you.
All right.
Other than that, though, everything's going good.
All right, how are you enjoying motherhood?
Great. He's almost crawling. He does that scooting.
Oh my
He's on
God.
like, he goes from one side of the room to the other, and I'm like, all I do is go downstairs to smoke, and I come back up, and he's just, I'm like,
All right. So you're gonna have to give up those cigarettes so that you don't leave Hunter where he can scoot all over the room.
I know.
That's good motivation. Good motivation, Ms. Henson. All right. All right. How are you feeling overall about the program and about your progress so far?
Really good. I feel like I did like a whole 360 in the past 15 months. I'll have 15 months sober on the 26th.
Come on, y'all. Let's celebrate Ms. Henson. 15 months. Congratulations, kiddo. Congratulations. Yes, ma'am. And that has to be a great feeling, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Ms. Henson, do you have any questions for us, or is there anything that you need us to help you with?
Nope, just that matter we just talked about.
Okay, we'll help you with that one. We'll get on that one today. The attorneys and Ms. Cleveland will definitely circle back to you on that particular
Okay.
matter. All right, and so Ms. Henson, we have other people in the courtroom. Tell us something that you've learned that, and hopefully, or something that can help someone else that's in the program. You've been with us for a while.
Yeah, I say this all the time at my groups that I had to learn how to chase my recovery like I chased that drug addiction, because if you do that, then you'll have no problem.
Okay, very good. I hope everybody was listening. Very good. All right, Ms. Henson, if no questions, Ms. Cleveland, I did not get anything as far as that was concerning to me regarding Ms. Henson. Is there anything additional to report out?
No, Your Honor, she's actually reporting accurately. She's doing well, and this is her last court appearance before her graduation, which will be on May 6th. So she's completed all of her requirements, plus she's, indicating sobriety for long term. So I'm just, over the last 15 months, I'm just very proud of her, and I'm happy to see little Hunter too.
Yes, or big
Big Hunter.
Yeah. All
That's right.
right. Anything else from any of the other team members, the attorneys?
No, Judge, just
congratulations,
Ms. Henson. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank
And-
you.
Your Honor, if I can add, there is a matter where she pled guilty to, was added to her drug treatment court contract. It was a narcotic charge reduced to disorderly conduct, so we have to check at the SOS to determine whether or not it got reported like that to the Secretary of State, and that might answer the problem.
All right, very good. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Because we want her working. We want her to have every benefit that she should have from having worked this program. And certainly employment and all of those good things are benefits that she should be enjoying in her new life. Okay, so
Yes,
give
Judge.
an opportunity to work on it, Ms. Henson, today.
Okay. Also, Your Honor, I wanted to ask if me and Amanda Polly could graduate together.
She's on there for the 6th as well.
Okay, all right.
Yay.
Very good. Yes, Mr. Pauly. All right.
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. Ms. Cleveland, the return to court date you said is May 6th, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, May 6th at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom.
All right, very good. Ms. Henson, good to see you and Hunter today. I look forward to seeing you on what should be your graduation day. Continue to do what you're doing, okay?
Thank you.
All right, very good.
I'll call you.
Okay,
All right.
wonderful. I'm ready on Ms. Knowles. Ms. Knowles, if you can unmute for me.
Hello,
Good morning, Ms. Knowles. State your name, please.
Sharon Knowles.
All right, Ms. Knowles, I have the following for you, Z8059721. How are you today, Ms. Knowles?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so proud of you. And you know,
Oh.
there's a lot that goes behind that. Look, you are, I talked with, was it Ms. Robs? It's Ms. Robs, yes. I talked with Ms. Robs. I don't have my notes this morning, but I talked with Ms. Robs, and the thought that came to mind for you, you are built to last. You are. And I'm not just talking about physical, I'm talking about mental, just your drive, your abilities. And I hope you know that about yourself, because you are doing a phenomenal job in spite of the challenges that you're having. And I think sometimes people just need to know that. Sometimes we can go through challenges and we just go through and we don't really stop and reflect on our strengths and our abilities and all of the good qualities, right? And I need you to stop and do that because I certainly see it in you. You are doing an incredible job and I'm very proud of you. I am, in spite of it all. What are those tears for? Tell me, if you can.
It's been really hard.
I know.
And I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Um, and I try to remain positive. And it's just nice to hear that somebody else see that I'm fighting.
You are.
It's
You
it's
are.
it's it was just a release. I'm sorry. It was just
Hey, no, no, no. I just want to make sure when people shed tears, you never know what they mean. And
yeah.
if it's something we need to be doing to help you or to come in and assist you, I want to make sure we're ready to do that.
No, I think I've been emotional this whole week. Um, but no, I appreciate it. I really do. It, it's it's nice to hear. It's nice to hear somebody else see it.
Yeah, I see it. And
Thank
I'm
you.
proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
am. I have had conversations with Ms. Robs about how we're going to adjust some things
Yes.
to accommodate the things that are going on with you. And
Yes.
so I want you to know that we're not here to make things more difficult. We're not going to
Okay.
do that. But you're going to be just fine. I need you to make sure you are taking good care of you and Aiden. Is it right, Aiden?
Yes. Yes.
Aiden, those are your priorities.
Yes.
You, yourself, and then Aiden. I need
Yeah.
you to do that. I
I am.
definitely do.
I am. Thank you.
All right. You are in compliance with everything that the court has ordered. There are no issues. Tell me something you've learned since the last time I've seen you.
Um, that I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I think I kind of push people away during during my substance abuse. I pushed people away and then I made an excuse of I have no one. And I had everybody that I needed and they really showed up and showed out over the course of my recovery. Um, and that I don't have an excuse not to be sober. I don't have any excuses. I have every excuse to remain sober. I have I have everybody on my side. I
Yeah.
just had to get on my side.
Sometimes you're the only person missing from the team, right?
I was the only person, and I was the head coach, but I was missing.
Missing, yeah. Well, I'm glad you recognize it and that
Thank
you are
you.
on the team. The relationship with your sister, is it good?
Oh my goodness, you're
Yeah.
gonna do it. She basically said the exact same thing you just said to me, and
Wow.
it felt good to have my best friend back. I have it's 8 of us, but that's my best friend. That's my
Yeah.
best friend, and it feels good. We used to live together. We no longer live together, but I see her more now that we don't live together
Yeah.
because our relationship is that much better. So,
Good.
yeah,
Where are you in the lineup of the 8?
I'm the third.
The third oldest?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm, I'm
the youngest is 14.
oh wow. I'm the baby of 8, and I know I'm a handful.
Yeah, you
I'm
baby.
the baby boss, and so, and I've always been the baby boss.
Yeah,
So wow, amazing! I'm so glad you and your sister that you have your best friend back. I
yeah,
know that means a lot to you, and so I
uh,
just want to encourage you to keep working. This
thank you.
all of this happened at the right time,
Yeah,
whether you believe it or not.
yeah,
It
it
all
did.
happened at the right time.
It really did. It did.
Yeah. And so, and now you're going to get all of this behind you and things are going to work out the way they should. So
Thank
be encouraged, continue to stay connected to Miss Robs.
I
If
will.
you need us for anything, make sure you reach out And so we're gonna make some adjustments, but I'll know what's going on with you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, very good. Ms. Robbs, is there anything you need to add with respect to Ms. Knowles?
Only, Your Honor, that Ms. Knowles, as you stated, she is very, I'm proud of her as well, Your Honor. She is very resilient. She's doing a phenomenal job, and just hoping that she keep up the good work.
Yes, she will. All right, thank you. Mr. Reader, Mr. Fikens, anything on Ms. Knowles?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Ms. Knowles, congratulations, good report. We know it's not easy. You're doing your drug testing, your counseling, your meetings, paying money. Keep up the good work. We are proud of you. You should be proud of yourself and be safe. Thank you, Ms. Knowles. Thank you.
Thank you.
I might add, Your Honor, Ms. Knowles, yeah, tell your sister that we are proud of you because we really are.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Ms. Robbs, when is she coming back to see me?
Your Honor, May 13th, 2021.
All right, very good. At 8:30?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would that be a face-to-face with you, Ms. Robbs?
Yes, Your Honor, a
All right.
face-to-face.
All right, very good. So you all can work out the logistics. Okay, Ms. Knowles?
Okay, thank you so
All right,
much.
hang in there. You're doing well. All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, I am ready on last name. I have someone with last name Leonard, but they are not on my docket. Is that a specialty court case?
It was an add-on, Judge. It appears to be cabaret related from what I
Yes,
saw.
we saw her on Monday.
Yes.
Where's Ms.
Yes.
Leonard? Oh, she's not on. Her face is not on. So I'm gonna keep going.
There she
I'm
is.
sorry. I'm right here. I didn't know if you needed me yet. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and so do you all have a resolution for Ms. Leonard?
We do, Your Honor. It will take a few minutes to explain, but it should be an easy resolution.
Okay, do you need to go in a breakout room to explain it, or are you ready to
No,
proceed?
I'm ready to proceed, Judge.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Mr. Fikens, can you call or someone call the case number for Ms. Leonard, please?
I can, Your Honor, because they're in front of me and I need the case numbers to help us get through this little bit. So it's U 15659.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. My apologies. I need to clear out some more specialty court. And so now my memory just got jarred. She has a number of things. And so Ms.
Yes.
Leonard, you're gonna have to give me a second, okay?
Okay, no
All right, thank you.
problem.
And Judge,
Yeah.
Judge, it is another person, Ashley Rucker, that she's been arraigned on the bench warrant also. I don't know if you want her to go in with the attorneys or not. She's on your docket also.
All right, Ms. Rucker, Ashley Rucker, she doesn't have her camera on either. Do either of the
There she
attorneys
go.
want to go into, good morning, Ms. Rucker. Do either of the attorneys want to go into a breakout room with Ms. Rucker?
Yes, I'll do that, Judge.
All right, Ms. Rucker, please accept an invitation to breakout room 1. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. All right, very good. Okay, I am ready on Mr. Wallace. If you could unmute for me. Good morning, Mr. Wallace.
Could you hear me?
I can hear you. State your name for the record.
Anthony Wallace.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
All right, let me place your case number on the record, 1205951-001. Mr. Wallace, how are you this morning?
Doing beautiful. I'm feeling fine.
You feeling fine? Tell me what you've been doing that's making you feel beautiful.
It just seemed like I hear y'all was talking about the families and stuff, and I'm the youngest of 12. And my family they just been coming over my house and talking to me how good I'm doing and backing me up, helping me. I've been out here planting flowers and riding my bike. It's just been beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And
Did your family deal with you before like this?
No,
They
I
come
mean,
down?
no.
Oh.
I mean, we was always tight, but I wasn't giving them enough time. But now they say that, you know, we back to a family now because they see now, you know, I'm doing stuff more better than what I was. You know, far as taking care of my house and everything changed.
Yes, everything has changed. Very good. How's work going, Mr. Wallace?
Oh, you know, we was one of the ones just got laid off 3 weeks. We go back Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you feeling about that? You're good with it?
Yes, yeah. I took care of so much around the house, painted the garage, planted flowers. I mean, you know, my unemployment came on time. I'm good.
Move your hat in my courtroom, please. All right. Go. You've been planting flowers, taking care of some things at home.
And following my Zoom jams. Yeah, I've been doing my family, everybody been just coming over, taking care of me. And one thing I just found out when I went to the hospital, one of my kidneys was kind of, he said, I got medicine for it, but he just told me to be careful. But they prescribed me some medicine.
Okay. All right. And you're doing what you're supposed to do, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, ma'am. Especially since I heard that.
All right. Very good. Very good. I want to encourage you to do what you're supposed to do. I need you healthy. Okay.
Oh, when I be just sitting back and listening to these cases and the way you be, you just motivate people. I mean, you make people feel good about themselves. So
well, I mean every word of it, Mr. Wallace. I do. I mean every word of it.
I mean, but that helped me. That helped me when I be just watching cases. I be like just looking and listening to the way, you know, you be making some people feel, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Mr. Wallace, what have you learned that you can say to help people that are in the courtroom?
I mean, I'm like the young lady who just left. You got to push people aside. You know, like I see some friends and they be like, man, you seem different now. You know, you don't got no beer. You always got you some Kool-Aid or some. I say I never was a compulsive drinker anyway. They say, I mean, every time we come over, you got a big bottle of water or some Kool-Aid or. I say, man, if you my friend, you'll keep coming by. If not, we can change this subject. I say, because that ain't gonna make me drink. I say, I mean, what's the purpose of it anyway? I mean, if you like to do it, I don't knock you, but it's just, you know, when I see my grandbaby and we be bike riding and stuff, I got a lot to live for.
Doing things that you weren't doing before, right?
Yep.
There you go. Very proud of you, Mr. Wallace. You need any help with anything?
Nope, not yet. Only thing I could do is, like I did before, tell that young lady to go out on Van Dyke and 12 Mile. Our job is still hiring.
Miss Cleveland, I need you to connect with Mr. Wallace's case manager. Who's Mr. Wallace's case manager?
Bridgewater Interior.
That's me, Your Honor.
All right. And you all connect and let's get her some assistance because there are jobs out there.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure our part is cleared up if there is our part with respect to her what's being reported.
And I wanted to see how I can work towards getting my license too.
All right, Mr. Yancey, did you hear that?
I did, Your Honor. We're working on that.
Working on it?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, very good. Anything else, Mr. Wallace?
Other than that, just keep up the good work I've been trying to do. And stay around. Like I say, my family come around more, so that's even better.
That's good. Very good.
I mean, I had to turn a lot of friends loose, but that's what I had to do.
To help yourself, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right?
If they my real friends, they understand.
They understand it. Very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, no issues were reported with respect to Mr. Wallace. It's my understanding he is in compliance unless something has changed. And so is there anything you'd like to report out additional on Mr. Wallace?
Not additional, nothing's changed. Screening is good, outpatient good, going to meetings, paid all fines and costs. He's doing well at this time.
All right, very, very good. Mr. Reed or Mr. Reed, Mr. Vikings is in the breakout room. Anything on Mr. Wallace?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Wallace, good report. You have a good attitude. We are proud of you. We know it's not easy. You're working the program. And sometimes you just have to walk away from some people. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're working the program. Be safe. Thank you, Mr. Wallace.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
Yes.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, when is he coming back?
Yeah, he'll be coming back May 6th of this year at 9:30 for a face-to-face.
All right, Mr. Wallace, did you get that? May 6th?
Writing it down. Writing it down right now.
All right, wonderful. Good to see you, Mr. Wallace.
Hey, you keep on with that motivating speaker, Nate. That helps a lot.
All right, Mr. Wallace. Anytime, just dial in. Come on. We're all on your team. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
All right. Take care. We'll see you on May 6th.
I'll be there.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's keep going. I have, let's see, there's a Hamilton, Mr. Hamilton. Where's Mr. Hamilton? I saw him earlier. I don't see him now. Miss Robs?
Yes, Your Honor. He's actually scheduled for tomorrow.
Oh, he came on the wrong date. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Usually late, he early today. All right, we'll see him tomorrow. Hopefully things are going well with him.
Yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Okay, wonderful. I also see there's a billings on my docket of, well, that's signed in, but I don't have a case for billings. Can somebody just tell me real quick, is that a specialty court case? For billings? Billings is on my docket. Ms. Billings, I need you to call my courtroom. If somebody could put the courtroom number in the chat for Ms. Billings, so Ms. Drew can find out where she belongs. You may be in the wrong place. Okay.
It says on my paperwork, Shannon A. Holmes.
Okay, that's me, but I don't have you on my docket. So I'm gonna have you call my clerk so we can get it together, okay?
I put the telephone number up already, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Look in the chat, Ms. Billings, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mute yourself for me. All right, let's keep going. I have Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks, can you unmute for me? I don't have Mr. Hicks on my docket either.
Yes.
He was adjourned from Monday or Tuesday.
Adjourned, yes, I didn't print out my updated docket. That's my fault. All right, okay. Mr. Hicks needs to go into a breakout room.
Yes, Your Honor. I had a discussion with him yesterday. I also had a discussion with the manager over at Elmhurst House, and Mr. Hicks indicated to me on more than one occasion that he does not recognize the extent of his contract. He also indicated that no one informed him that his contract would be going forward for 15 months. So I wanted to, and I told Mr. Hicks that I believe he needed to speak to, I'll say Attorney Reed, or one of the attorneys, the defense counsel, so that he is clear on what the expectations are for drug treatment court, which he's a part of his contract as, he signed the contract for. He said that no one has ever showed him the contract, no one has ever given him a contract, but.
All right, so Mr. Hicks, good morning to you. Mr. Hicks, good morning. My sweet, kind Mr. Hicks. Yes, you are. But look, if you have questions about your contract, and it's not a contract, it's the court's order. Okay, it's the court's order. So it's not negotiable. I don't want, we're going to stop using that word contract because it's not a contract. It is my order. It is not negotiable. I don't need anybody's permission. I don't need anybody's approval. You don't have to like me. You can even call me names after I sign it. Just don't put it in my face. But it's an order. So I'm going to send you to the breakout room number 2 with Attorney Reed. Attorney Reed, you saying something to me?
Yes, Judge. I'll talk to him in the breakout room, please.
All right. I'm sending you to breakout room number 2 with Mr. Reed. So make sure you accept that invitation. All right. Let's see. I have Miss Hill, and that's probably is that my last drug treatment court case, Miss Hill?
It looks like it.
I have Miss Hill.
Yeah.
All right, and then I have to buzz off because I've got to dial in for a brief interview, and then I'll be back. All right, Miss Hill, let's do case number Z8066021. Good morning, Miss Hill. State your name for me.
Good morning, Natalaja Hill.
All right, how are you this morning, Miss Hill?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I am too, and I'm doing very well, doing very well. It seems like I have not seen you in forever.
You did just a month ago.
That's forever. I used to see you every 2 weeks. She said,
Right.
Okay, Miss Hill. All right. Look, you've been taking care of business.
Yes, ma'am, I have. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you and Miss Cleveland. I swear I do. I really do.
I'm proud of you for taking care of business, Miss Hill. I am very proud of you. Very proud of you. And so tell me, what have you struggled with and what has gotten easier? Hopefully you have something in each category.
Well, the struggling is over. It's actually, it's behind me. I'm doing great. I
You
can't
almost
complain.
made me start singing a song. You know, there's a song called The Struggle is Over. I caught myself though. I caught myself. Go ahead. Miss Hill. The struggle is over. So what's been working for you then?
That I'm able to, I'm working with the Team Summit. June, as soon as I get off probation, they're hiring me to be, I'm gonna say a junior counsel to help with the kids that's around here that's struggling, who parents they've experienced addiction and they've fallen into the same thing. So it's been a great blessing. I really appreciate you guys. I swear it's helped me with my talent that were hidden because I was too busy doing other stuff. So
yeah. So you got an opportunity to tap into some good qualities that you have, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes, that's wonderful. And hopefully you will keep those on your horizon for a lifetime, that you're valuable, that you are an asset, that you have something to contribute to society, right?
Yes, ma'am. It was a blessing in disguise.
Yes, ma'am. That's usually how it works. All right.
God makes no mistake.
Not at all. Do anything you need us to help you with, Miss Hill?
No, it's just hard trying to get an appointment with Secretary of State to pay that that.
I wish I could help you. I really wish I could help you. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but okay. Yeah, good luck. but keep calling every day. That's what I will tell you. Keep calling every single day. Just keep calling, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. Miss Cleveland. Yeah. Anything additional on Miss Hill?
No, Your Honor, she's doing very well. She's on track to graduate at the end of May, but she's going to have another face-to-face with me on May 13th prior to that graduation date. She's been making her payments of her fees and costs. So that's all she really has to do is take care of those matters. And then if she gets into the Secretary of State, I mean, we might be able to do something for her. I don't know as far as restricted license, but I think maybe after she pays her money, she'd still be on a good track to get her license back.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Miss Cleveland. Anything, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens?
Good report, Miss Hill. Keep up the good work. Be safe. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Very good.
Your Honor, I was not here for most of Ms. Hill's report, but we are proud of you, ma'am. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Hill. If you don't have any questions or anything further, Ms. Cleveland, when do you have Ms. Hill coming back?
She's in phase 3, so she'd be coming back for a face-to-face on May 13th, 2021 at 9:30 a.m.
All right, Ms. Hill, you have that information?
May 13th.
Yes, yeah. All right. Very good. Good to see you. Keep up the great work you're doing, Ms. Hill. I'm proud of you.
You too. Thank you so much, Judge. You have a blessed week.
You too. Thank you. All right, Mr. Griffin, I am going to have to make you the host. If anybody needs to go to a breakout room, because I have 1 minute to log in. And so I'll be back as soon as this brief interview is over. Thank you all for your patience this morning. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Judge. I didn't get to the breakout room with Mr. Hicks. Is he still in the courtroom?
You all can figure that out. Mr. Griffin, here you go. I'm giving it to you.
Thank you. Mr. Griffin?
Okay.
Is Mr. Griffin in the courtroom?
Yeah, he's trying to work out his host capability.
Okay, is Mr. Hicks still in the courtroom?
He went into a breakout room, but I don't know what number. Do you remember what number they
He never showed up in the breakout room. I was waiting.
It took him a long time. He had to have somebody come in and help him.
Oh, well, I need to get back to the breakout room then, because he.
Do you remember what number a judge assigned?
Number two.
Number two. And also Mr. Reed, just so you'll know too, he not just with the orders of the court, but also he needs to talk about his license. I guess this is something that he's been discussing quite a bit with people all over, and what his ability is to get his license. And
Yes.
he's going to be moving into their transitional housing, which requires a lot of independence. I'm trying to connect him with Lake Ridge, but I don't know if he wants to go there or not. But the independence might be a little something.
Okay. I'll touch base on those things.
Okay.
I just need to get back in the breakout room with them.
Okay. They're trying to figure out, they said.
I think Jesse. Where Jesse at? Right. Jesse. Mr. Reed.
Jesse went to the other break room.
Did Jesse go into the breakout room?
Yeah. Number two.
Put him in the breakout room first.
Who's it, Mr. Griffin?
Yep. Was you able to go to breakout room too? Or it's not allowed to?
I was in the breakout room. He didn't show up, so I came back to the courtroom.
Can you go back to breakout room too?
Breakout room 2. Is he there?
He there now.
Okay, can you put me in?
I don't know why it's not that. It's showing, it's just saying that you haven't joined it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably have y'all go to a different room.
Okay.
How do I close them? Jesse left? Okay.
Yeah. So he got them two are in there.
Okay.
And then we need to do another one?
No. So I'm good.
Yep. you good.
Okay, I might need to Mr. Fikens, because there's a,
The Ashley Rucker lady.
how do I do? Do I just click off of this?
Yep.
I want this iPhone. So can you unmute on the iPhone? What's your name?
Bernard Hardnett.
Okay, Mr. Fox, that's an arraignment also.
Yeah, he's got a number of matters, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go into a breakout room if you want. I'll explain what I'm gonna recommend for him to do.
Do you need me to send ROAs, Mr. Finken?
Not now, there are so many
Okay.
different, but not right now.
Hello,
Okay.
Mr. Frank, where are you? And where am I? Am I in the courtroom or the breakout room?
You're in the courtroom, Mr. Reed.
I was in the breakout room, but Mr. Hicks wasn't there.
Okay, he back now. Let me see if I can get y'all.
Brian, we tried.
Mr. Hicks, I know I'm trying.
I know,
This is
you
my first
tried.
time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Hicks. Okay. No, because they still right here.
And Ms. Drew, can you send me a summary for Mr. Hardnett of all his cases at 36th District?
I sure will.
Jump back on, I think. Jump back on. Okay. Is that it? That's straight?
Okay, both of y'all just got an invitation to breakout room 3. So Jesse and Mr. Hicks go to breakout room 3.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the invitation. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'll see.
That's Cleveland up at the right. You've been there before.
Is it something to assign?
'Cause I think I'm still in the courtroom, I think. I don't know. I don't know where I am, but I think I'm in the courtroom.
We can still see you, Mr. Reed.
Okay, so I haven't been sent to the breakout room yet.
No, not yet.
Miss Toshi.
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
Okay, I got an invitation now.
He got it.
He got it.
I'm going to breakout room 3.
Mr. Rucker, you should have an invitation to breakout room 3.
Mr. Hicks.
Mr. Hicks.
Mr. Hicks. Okay. So I need to assign Mr. Fikens.
And Mr. Hardnett.
Okay, send. There we go.
Join 2.
No, because you'll be joining.
Okay.
So
I want to assign.
go up to, let's go to Mr.
Okay.
Fikens
Mr.
first.
Fikens.
Assign to, is it Ashley Rucker?
No, I'm doing the guy on the iPhone.
Okay, so go to room 2. Let's try to.
Assigned to.
Okay, I got an invitation for room 2, Mr. Griffin.
Assign him to room 2.
Okay.
All right, we getting it, Mr. Griffin.
And Mr. What's his name? Mr. Hartnett. Oh, he going to.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So they so bad. Look, they so bad. Once
All right.
I've never did a break.
Oh, me either. I've never been. All right. So.
You guys are running things up there.
I went over there and called. That's why I was asking you. I didn't know you were doing that. But What happened was they just needed a court date, but they didn't know how to title the for Judge Holmes' docket. So is it a scheduled review hearing? When it's an intake? They sentenced her already, or him already. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it'll just be a schedule. I don't know if they could just put a schedule intake or a schedule review hearing for in front of Judge Holmes. So that'll be fine.
And I'll call Dion as soon as they finish over there because he's gonna let me know. Lou is gonna let me know when they're done. Okay, but he did get sentenced already, and he got his SA.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I need to do this. Friday, April 16th. We did this stuff.
Am I back in the courtroom, Ms. Drew?
I see
Yes,
you,
you
Mr.
are.
Oh, okay. Can you send me an SOS for Mr. Hicks?
Okay. I sure will.
Thank
I'll
you.
do it right now. You're welcome.
I never know where I am unless I talk. I can't see.
On the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Fife.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Ms. Drew,
Yes,
could you send me a summary for Mr. Hicks from 36th District Court?
sure will.
Thank you. I know
You're
I'm
welcome.
asking for a lot, but, you know,
You can ask all day, whatever you want. I'm getting it together.
thank you, Mr.
You're welcome. Okay, on the way. Sent.
Hey. Man, bad out there. That's a huge trucker. Yeah, throw my wallet on that. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Griffin, are you able to hear me?
Huh?
He said he'd be right with you.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, Mr. Reed.
It's Rob Pikens.
Hey, what up, Mr. Fikens?
Can you send me into a breakout room with Miss Rucker? Ashley Rucker.
Rucker?
Rucker.
Okay.
Miss Rucker, turn on your video and accept an invitation into the breakout room.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin.
Ebony? Okay.
I got an invitation for breakout room 3. Is it for Mr. Fikens?
You speaking to me?
I don't think that worked.
I got the invitation, Mr. Fikens, not you.
Is she in the breakout room?
I got an invitation for breakout room 3, but I'm not going.
He said he's gonna correct it, Mr. Reed.
Thank you.
It closed me out the breakout room. Can you re-invite me?
Yeah, we're working on it.
Okay.
Okay, y'all both should got a room for room 4, Mr. Fikens.
I didn't get one, no.
Just give it a second.
Okay. I haven't gone yet.
How you doing? I'm in the court TV. I'll call you back. Can you wait about 15 minutes? No, I'm heard from. All right. Okay.
I got an invitation, Mr. Griffin.
Okay. It's just taking a little while longer.
All right, Mr. Griffin, I'm gonna need you to pass back over that.
Feedback.
Yes. Let's do it.
Judge, how do I pass you back over?
Oh, Mr. Griffin, you know what? The only way I know how to do it is to leave the meeting and assign it to me, and then you'll have to dial back in. That's the only way I know how to do it.
So somebody in the room right now. So you said I should lead a meeting, Judge?
You know what? Let me try to see if I can fire up my other computer and see if that will help me. And just so you know, Mr. Griffin, Mr. Jackson did a phenomenal job.
Okay, good. I'll talk to him a little later.
Yes, yes, yes. You all should be proud of the work that you're doing in problem solving court. And because I certainly am, and there are others who are noticing, and they are as well.
Make host.
Okay, Judge, I'm sending a thing to make you the host now.
Okay, okay, you can do it?
Yeah, change the host to Shannon Holmes. Yeah. So I'm doing that now.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I think we're good. All right.
Okay, Mr. Fikens back in the breakout room with Miss Rucker. So everybody been talked to that's in the courtroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And so are we ready to proceed on anything? Or do we need to wait for, no, Mr. Rita's in the courtroom. Do we have something that's ready?
Mr. Hicks.
Mr. Hicks, are we ready on Mr. Hicks?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Hicks, good morning. You're unmuted already.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Let me place your case number on the record very quickly. Oh, somebody else will have to do it because I didn't have Mr. Hicks on my docket today.
I have his lead case, Your Honor.
Okay, let's do that. And Ms. Drew, just make sure all of his other cases follow.
It's U99437713.
All right, thank you. Mr. Hicks, what's going on with you this morning? I had to put you in the breakout room.
Everything's all right.
Everything all right, Mr. Hicks?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Reed got you together.
Yeah, a little misunderstanding.
All right. Now, you know, I have your best interest at heart, right, Mr. Hicks?
Yes.
And you know that everything I'm going to order you to do is for Mr. Hicks to be better off for having encountered us, right?
Right.
Now, did Mr. Reed clear up any doubt in your mind?
Yeah, yes, everything.
All right, then we're not going to even talk about that anymore. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm not too bad today.
You're not too bad today. All right. Miss Cleveland reported that she has really been working with you to work out some living arrangements to transition you so that we can get you into some sustainable living, not just independent, but living where you can stay there for as long as you need to stay there. Are you still working with Miss Cleveland on that effort?
Yes. Yes.
All right. You giving it your best shot?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. You being nice to Mr. Williams over at Lake Ridge.
Oh, I haven't met him yet.
You haven't met Mr. Williams?
No, I'm supposed to meet him Friday, but I'm setting up for Friday.
Oh, okay. All right. You're going to be real nice to Mr. Williams.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Because we're trying to make sure that we can get you into some independent living, but we want to make sure that it's good for you to be able to stay on track with the progress that you've made, because you've made a lot of progress. Okay. And we want to make sure that it's affordable for you. Okay.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Are they treating you well where you are right now?
It's all right.
It's just all right.
All right, yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything I need to address over there?
Huh?
Anything I need to address?
Oh, no, it's all right. It's okay.
All right. Very good. Are you eating well, Mr. Hicks?
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. You might be the only person in specialty court that has said that the food is just all right.
Yeah, I go get me something. I can't eat. I go get me something.
Oh,
I gotta go to the
okay.
store to eat something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that Friday you're going to meet with Mr. Williams tomorrow. You said Friday. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna try to call today and then set up for tomorrow.
All right. Very good. I really want to see you transition the right way into independent living. Okay.
Okay. Yes,
All right. Very good. What do you need me to help you with, Mr. Hicks?
Huh?
What do you need me to help you with?
Everything we talked over. I talked it over with Mr. Reed, stuff like that. As far.
And Mr. Reed helped you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Mr. Reed, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Hicks? Everything's good? Mr. Reed?
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, Judge. And thank you for the opportunity to talk to Mr. Hicks in the breakout room. We had a good conversation. Mr. Hicks is a good guy. He's always respectful and polite. When I talked to him, we had an opportunity to go over some things. We talked about his doctor's appointments. I talked about my doctor's appointments. We talked about the fact that the court has an order in place. We talk about contract, but it's really an order. We talked about the fact that drug treatment court can last up to 24 months. For him to be patient, his order may say 15 months or it may say 12 months, but the court has the ability to amend, to change the order, and he should just be patient. We also talked about respecting Miss Cleveland, having a good attitude when we talk with Miss Cleveland. He understands that. We talked about his driving record, Judge. He doesn't have any drinking and driving cases, but we're going to look that over again. Judge, I can't emphasize that Mr. Hicks was pleasant to talk to. He was respectful, courteous. He's a nice young man. I'm older than he is, so I always tell him he's a nice young man. I think he's going to work the program and going to do the program the right way, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Remember our conversation.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. Miss Cleveland, everything's good with Mr. Hicks. We're back on track.
Yes, Your Honor, we actually are. And I got a good report from Ms. Simmons over there that he is testing negative over there. He remains testing negative. He's remaining engaged with his groups over there. That he is going to be scheduled or slated to go into their independent housing there. But I still want to afford him the opportunity to go and check out Lake Ridge because they are also going to provide some supportive services for Mr. Hicks that I think will get him on a long-term path to where he would be able to find that independent housing outside of his court requirements. So that's really the one reason why I would like for him to engage with Mr. Williams over there. And Mr. Hicks and I, we have straightened everything out. We're we're good. We have a good rapport going. He is respectful. He is being respectful towards me now. And also, I just want him to know that when I call his phone, and I know we discussed this in court before, they have to be available because I have important information for him. I'm also trying to coordinate services for him. And even if he sees my phone number on there and later in the day, he's welcome to call me. He has my cell phone as well as my office line. He can call me at any time, pretty much. And also when I call him, if he identifies my number on his phone, by seeing it visually, he should pick up because I would only call him for something important to discuss.
Mr. Hicks, you've been ignoring Miss Cleveland.
No, no.
Don't ignore Miss Cleveland. Miss Cleveland is working for you. She is working for you. She's trying to, Miss Cleveland reaches out to me after hours. If she has some information about you, if she needs some direction about you. So when she calls you, can you please pick up the phone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right. Don't block her and don't ignore her number.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
She is not a bill collector. She is helping you, Mr. Hicks, okay?
That's right.
All right. Very good. All right. If nothing else on Mr. Hicks, Miss Cleveland, when do you have Mr. Hicks coming back? When do you want him back with us?
He would be coming back on April 29th at 8:30 a.m. He's still in phase 1, but I am trying to work with him to get him moved to phase 2. And but he would be coming back April 29th at 8:30 a.m. for a Zoom hearing.
All right. Very good. Did you hear that, Mr. Hicks?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. If you don't have any questions, I want you to have a good rest of your day and a great weekend, okay?
Okay, you as well.
All right. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks, but you can no, you're going to pick up for Miss Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll be calling him today.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Today, I call you today.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Take care. Thank you for your patience this morning. All right.
Everybody. All right.
All right. All right. Are we ready on Miss Leonard?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Wonderful. Miss Leonard, thank you so much for your patience. I truly appreciate you. Let's see. All right. I need someone to place Miss Leonard's case number on the record for me.
I will, Your Honor. There's 5 matters. U 155-95114, U 155-98214, U 156-59014, U 268-82907, and 06-551-0581. Those are the 5 cases for Ms. Leonard.
All righty. Okay, Miss Leonard, state your name for the record.
Kelly Leonard.
All right, good morning to you. You are in our virtual courtroom, which is also being aired live on Zoom. And so do you wish to proceed in this setting?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Mr. Fikens, tell me what we're doing with Ms. Leonard's case.
Of the 5 matters, the 2 have been pled guilty on. Those are the last 2 matters that I read into the record. The first 3 matters there's a recommendation from the people to dismiss those 3 matters based on their prior pleas. So we would move at this time that the first 3 matters be dismissed.
All right. Now, Mr. Fikens, you know I have some questions about those guilty pleas. Has she complied with the sentencing order of the judge who took those pleas?
Yes, Judge. One is, and let me direct the court's attention to U 268-82907. That was a plea. That was for failing to have a group card. She paid $200. Judge Langston, Deborah Langston, accepted that payment as payment in full, but for some reason a warrant went on the case anyway. I showed that matter to the prosecutor and they have no objection if this court dismisses that case.
Or not dismiss it, but waives the warrant cost.
Well, Judge Langston indicated she paid in full.
Right, but you said it was a guilty plea. Was it with a recommendation for dismissal, a delayed sentence?
I'm not sure. I can't answer that.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, I won't be able to dismiss it unless the agreement on that particular guilty plea was that it was pursuant to a delayed sentence.
Um,
No.
I'll have to, maybe Ms. Drew can help us on that. I just don't have it in front of me.
I don't have a problem with waiving any warrant costs that may be on the matter ending in 2907, but I can't dismiss it. She's already pled guilty to it unless it's pursuant to, it was pursuant to a delayed sentence.
And I'm sorry, I'm sorry I don't have that answer for you, Judge. I agree with the court's.
Okay. Ms. Drew, if you can look it up and see in the ROA if it was pursuant to a delayed sentence.
No, it was not, Judge. If she pled guilty, she was, and then she was fined $200, which was paid. Well, she was fined $175, but I think the late fees kicked in, and she's at a $0, but it is a guilty plea, not a delayed sentence.
Then, Judge, we just asked that the matter be closed.
All right, so it should be closed and it should be closed with a waiver of any warrant costs. So she doesn't owe anything else on it.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, Mr. Fikens, what about the remaining guilty plea?
On 065510581, that was a NOP case. She was fined a total of $800 and some dollars, $810 or $818. She has sent me by way of email that the money order that was sent to the court, she got a receipt from the post office that on April the 8th, the court received it, but I don't think it has been yet applied to that matter. I'm humbly asking this court if we can, I know this is an old case, Judge, if you're willing to keep it on the docket for a little while longer. I think 36 has it. I have a reasonable belief that we just haven't processed it yet.
Okay, and so the money order that she sent in, Mr. Fikens, or are you suggesting that that would pay the balance in full?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. And was that matter pursuant to a delayed sentence?
I don't believe it was, Your Honor.
All right. All right. And so, Ms. Drew, that's what we'll do. We'll make sure that we maybe put it on my docket for 2 weeks from today, Mr. Fikens, or maybe even next week. Let's put it on for next week, Thursday.
Next week?
But you don't have to appear, is it Rucker? No, it's Miss Leonard. You don't have to appear, Miss Leonard. I'm just putting it on there so that we can close it out when we receive your money, okay?
Okay. I would have to show up because the first one you talked about, it was closed and then some reason it was open back up. So I'd rather just show up so
come on and show up. Yes, ma'am.
It's on TV. I got proof that it was closed and we don't have to open it again. So
that's right.
All right.
So I'm going to put that one on my docket for next week. Today is the 15th, so that would be what, the 22nd, Ms. Drew, April 22nd, 2021 at 8:30. All right. Now, Mr. Fikens, we have taken care of those 2 matters. The remaining 3 matters, there is a recommendation from the prosecuting attorney to dismiss those matters without prejudice.
There is, Your Honor. We would stipulate the probable cause.
All right, thank you. I am dismissing all 3 of those matters without prejudice. And so, Ms. Leonard, you are going to get your paperwork in the mail. Hold on to your dismissal, but you also have a recording that shows that your 3 matters were dismissed, okay?
Okay, I have one question.
Yes.
I'm trying to get my license back, and now since we still haven't received payment, I've paid you guys. You guys just haven't processed it. We understand with COVID and everything, things are pushed back a little bit. Because I live in Florida, is there a way, since the payment has been made, it just hasn't been posted, that it would automatically come to Florida, that they could see the suspension has been lifted? Because I can't get in touch with anybody at Secretary of State to figure out. Me and Mr. Fikens were talking about it may be another fee that I need to pay them, but I don't know. And since this one hasn't
posted, you're gonna get, because we don't have any control over the Secretary of State either. I wish we could. I mean, we're living in some different times, and so you're going to get the paperwork today. And not today. I'm sorry. It has to be mailed to you. Ms. Drew, I know I'm pushing a little bit, unless there's a way that it can be emailed to her once it has been entered, printed out and emailed, or PDF to her, and you can try with that information. You still have that one matter that we have to wait until we get a payment on, but at least you can get your 3 dismissals
Yes.
today. Okay?
And Your Honor, if I
Yes.
could weigh in on this matter, I think what I could tell in Miss Leonard's case, the only case that's holding up her license would be the failure to have a license case in '06. So as soon as that money is processed by the 36th District Court, I think she ought to be in good shape. She still has to make contact with the Secretary of State. But those other 3 cases should not have anything on them that would prohibit her from getting her license.
Okay, so it's just that one. And so, Ms. Drew, I don't know if there's anything you can do to check with them to see if they received. No, it's okay. To see if they have received, to see if they have, Mr. Griffin, to see if they have received the money order. And so if you could,
It was signed by, I had it like signed signature picked up.
I'm saying if it's been posted, it's probably there, that maybe she can just give some attention to it. And so if you can, I don't know. Okay. All right. But we're gonna get you squared away. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
And Your Honor, if Ms. Leonard provide her email address, I can send those the cases that are closed, I can send those to her.
Okay.
So if you could put it in chat to Brian Griffin, I'll send them to you once Ms. Drew is finished processing them. Make sure I email them to you.
All right. So Ms. Drew, Mr. Griffin is going to take on the responsibility of getting those emailed to Ms. Leonard. Thank you so much, Mr. Griffin.
I'll forward them to you, Brian.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, Ms. Leonard, just put your email address in the chat for me.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Right. Wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Leonard. Thank you for your patience this morning. It was worth it.
Thank you very much, Ms. Holmes.
All right. Take care. Just put you on.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweet baby. All right. All right. So that was Miss Leonard. What about Miss Rucker?
We are ready on Miss Rucker, Your Honor.
Miss Rucker, if you could turn on your camera, please. All right, Miss Rucker, good morning to you. Thank you for your patience. I have the following matter for Ashley Rucker, you 390-735-17. Miss Rucker, please state your name.
Ashley Rucker.
All right. Mr. Fikens or Mr. Reed, who had this case?
I did, Your Honor.
Fikens.
Okay, Mr. Fikens, what's going on with Miss Rucker?
Your Honor, my client, first of all, we appreciate the opportunity for this court to hear her. This is an older matter. She did post a $200 cash bond. She does wish to resolve her matter today. There's an offer from the people that in exchange for a guilty plea, they would recommend that this court put it under a delayed sentence for 12 months.
Okay, wonderful. Mr. Fikens, how much of a bond did your client post?
$200, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, Miss Rucker, could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens. You may proceed.
Thank you. Ma'am, you understand that in this matter, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea today, correct?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to her waiver of her constitutional rights.
I am as well. As to the factual basis.
Ma'am, I direct your attention back to July 29th of 2017. Were you working in the city of Detroit at that time?
Yes.
And was that at a gentleman's club?
Yes.
And the police came to the club and asked you to produce a Cab D license, is that correct?
Yes.
And you did not have an entertainer's license or a Group D license at the time, is that correct?
Correct.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I am as well. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm also going to follow the recommendation of the prosecuting attorney and do a 12-month delayed sentence. As long as you comply with the orders of the court, you don't get any additional tickets. 12 months from today's date, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Anything before sentencing, Mr. Fikens?
Judge, I just want you to know, I talked with my client on a couple of occasions. She indicated that she's not in that business anymore. She's, in fact, she wanted to let you know she's pregnant. She's taken a different direction. She's trying to wrap up all outstanding problems, and this is, I think, one of the last ones. So we appreciate this court's consideration of taking the plea today.
All right, very good. Well, I'm glad that you and Ms. Leonard, I'm glad that you came back to address this matter because it never goes away, right? And so what I'm going to do is I do have to assess costs, and the costs are $195. I think, no, I can do, yeah, $195 for cost. And then for the fine, I'm going to assess. Mr. Fikens, how long ago was this case? This was back in 2017, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, and Ms. Drew, she doesn't have any other outstanding matters with 36th District Court?
I'm gonna double check.
Mr. Fikens, are you able to verify that? I see you shaking your head, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about it. I thought this
No,
was-
she does not, Judge.
Okay, wonderful. Then I'm going to assess the fine at $50. And so that will be the total amount that's owed. Ms. Drew, I'm going to allow the bond to be applied, and she only needs to pay the difference. And I need you to get that difference paid within the next 2 weeks. Can you do that?
I pay, how much is the difference?
No, you don't want me to do any math, Ms. Rucker. You don't. Come on now.
$45.
Somebody do the math.
45.
Can I pay that online?
Miss Drew, she can pay it online. Is that correct?
Yes, most definitely. She can pay that online. What's the total? I'm sorry, Judge.
I did $195 in cost.
Oh, okay.
And I did, what did I do? 50 for the fine. Yes, 50 for the fine.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so it looks like you owe, I heard someone say $45. Is that correct? Now, I don't know if she has any outstanding warrant costs or what have you.
Yeah.
She does?
Yes, she does. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, and so I'm gonna waive the warrant costs, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you very much.
And I need you to get that balance paid no later than the 29th of April. Go online and pay it today if you have that $45, okay?
I go to 36th District Court online and pay that?
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
okay? All right.
So would this be on my
We'll get a
record?
dismissal. Yes, ma'am?
So would this be on my record, or after I pay this, would it be done and over with? Could I get my driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor. Ma'am, as we discussed in the breakout room, the guilty plea does not get entered technically under a delayed sentence. And after 12 months, if you pick up no other felonies or misdemeanors, don't get yourself into trouble, the court will automatically dismiss the case if you've paid the money and haven't gotten into trouble. If you
Okay,
haven't
so am
paid
I
the
able
money,
to get my driver's license?
you should be able, this is not holding up your driver's license.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay,
make the
thank
appointment and go get your driver's license, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You'll get your paperwork in the mail. Go online and make your payment before the 29th.
Okay, is there any way I could get that email? Cause I have a change of address.
Okay, I need you to call the courtroom and give your
Okay.
change of address to my clerk. Let me give you that courtroom number if you don't see it in the chat anymore. It is 313 996. I'm gonna put it in the chat so I can keep moving. 313-965-2280.
2280.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I don't see any other cases. I see an iPhone that's still on.
Yes.
I don't see a person on that iPhone.
That is Mr.
Any-
Hardnett,
Mr. Who?
Bernard Hardnett. He is here for an arraignment on several matters, arraignment on a bench warrant.
Okay, that was also the gentleman that was using that foul language early this morning.
And he wants to apologize, Your Honor. That wasn't him, it was his cousin, and he was using his cousin's phone.
In the background, I apologize for him.
Yes, it's important to make sure you stay on mute, and because we ear hustle and we eye hustle in Zoom, okay? So you want to make sure. I don't want to hear stuff I shouldn't be hearing. All right, are we ready to go forward, Mr. Fikens?
Yes, we are ready to go forward, Judge.
Okay, were you able to get a resolution with respect to any of the matters?
Not at this time, and I did want to address the court about this matter. I
Okay.
can read the first, the lead case number if the court wishes me to.
I'll put them on the record. Let me place them on the record very quickly. I have the following for Mr. Hartnett. It is, yes, case number U126-51913. Case number U16209-714. Case number U23105-415. U231-19515. U231-25815. U64402-410, and V803-46712. Mr. Hartnett, please state your name for the record.
Bernard Hartnett.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Ficus, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Hartnett's matters?
First of all, Judge, I just want some clarification. Mr. Hartnett is not a dancer. He's actually a general manager, or used to be a general manager of a club called Sunset Strip. I don't know if these fall within the classification of your cases, so I'm happy to keep working on them, but I just wanted to let this court know it's not the typical entertainers matter that we usually get. One is having a business license. There are other manager tickets and things.
Okay, and so Mr. Ficus, just because we have a shortage right now, since it's here with me, let's just go ahead so we don't bounce Mr. Hartnett around. Let's resolve it with this court, if at all possible.
Thank you, Judge. And because of the number of tickets and because he is a manager, I have to discuss this at some length with the prosecutors. Some of the tickets are very old, some can be dismissed. I think it's going to take a little bit more than what I can offer him today. So for today's purposes, Your Honor, I'd ask, he did file a bond with a surety company on all matters. We would ask the court enter a not guilty plea on all matters. There is one, I think there's one that needs to be paid. But as to all the matters that this court read, Your Honor, I'd ask that a not guilty plea be entered and matter set for pretrial.
All right, then I will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of your client as to the matters that I've placed on the record. And then I'll set the matter for pretrial. Mr. Ficus, how long do you need before a pretrial?
Your Honor, I'm sure no more than a week, whatever fits within this court schedule.
Okay, that's wonderful. Let's put Mr. Hartnett back, bring him back on April 22nd, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. We'll bring him back for trial. And hopefully by then, Mr. Ficus, you will have been able to talk with the prosecutor and Mr. Hartnett and get some things resolved. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Hartnett, did you get that information?
Yes, ma'am. I just have one question.
What's your question?
I was telling the lawyer that I actually had paid him already, but I didn't save the receipt. But I don't mind paying again. Because me and the officer had came to court on the subject already. His name was Officer Brian Hatcher.
Okay.
We had came to court about it, because like 5 or 6 years ago when it happened. So I don't want you to just think I didn't skip out on court. I don't know what happened, but I didn't save the receipt, so I'm willing to pay again. But I'm just
let's give Mr. Ficus an opportunity. Mr. Ficus, did you tell him how to get copies of those receipts to you?
Yes, if I didn't mention it, I wanted him to bring those to me, but you can send them to an email address, which I can put in my into the chat room, Mr. Hartnett, if that's okay with this court.
Can you access the chat, Mr. Hartnett?
Oh yeah. No, we already talked. I was just letting you know. I didn't skip out on court. I don't know.
No. Listen, Mr. Ficus is saying he's going to give you an email address to send him those receipts because we don't want you paying again.
Oh no, that's I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. I didn't save the receipts because it was so long ago. So when I went to apply for a business license, those tickets came up.
Okay. So this is what we'll do. Miss Drew will look at it, get some information to whatever's in the system, and we'll go from there, okay? And I'll see you next week, Thursday.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you for your patience this morning.
Oh, not a problem.
All right. Thank you. Okay. I need to call the remainder of the docket. I don't see any additional defendant. So let me call the remainder of the docket. Please let me know if I miss anything. I have Tiffany Coleman, Z8058541. Mr. Yancey?
Yeah, sure. I talked to Ms. Coleman for about a half an hour yesterday. And I would love to adjourn her case till Monday. I believe that as a result of our conversation, I wanted her to re-enter some treatment, not because she relapsed, but because she just had an encounter with a family member. And when you re-enter treatment, I know they take your phone right away. So if you could give us till Monday, then I can kind of resolve what's going on with that. She kind of, I'd rather talk about it a little bit in staffing.
Yeah, we should talk about it in staffing. That's fine. And so your request to me is to adjourn her to Monday. She's not having any issues that I need to intervene in with respect to relapse or anything like that.
Not with her sobriety, no.
Okay, very good. Then I don't have any issue with adjourning it to Monday, if no objection from the team. And so Ms. Drew, let's put Ms. Coleman on for Monday. All right. I have Regina Cook, case numbers SP 100300011, case number Z8059391. For Regina Cook?
Yes, Your Honor. I wanted to discuss in staffing, Your Honor, the possibility of Miss Cook graduating. She's completed all requirements, so she was moved to tomorrow.
Okay, she's in phase 3, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
She's completed all requirements.
And you want to talk about her graduating today in staffing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. And so you want me to put her on my docket for tomorrow, the 16th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Drew, we'll adjourn her to the 16th of April at 8:30 a.m. Okay. All right. Okay. I have Annette James, 1704-584-901, 1704-499-201, case number 1905638-201. Mr. Yancey on Annette James?
Yes, I've talked to her every day this week. As you know, she's had some medical problems. She's doing better, but I would like to adjourn her also. She just, I think if she would have got on Zoom today, it wouldn't have been a good presentation. She's also has the stomach flu, so she might have had to run back and forth.
Okay.
And I didn't think that would be a good presentation, but I've talked to her every day this week. I would like to adjourn her, I would say till Monday. I'm also working on some 2 locations for relocation. I think it's time for her to be in a different place besides where she is.
Okay. All right, very good. And just sustainability, Mr. Yancey. It has to be where she can be sustained.
Yes, that's the challenge, but right now.
And we can talk about it in staffing.
Okay, that's super
Talk
great.
about her as staffing as well. All right, so I'll have her return the court date or I'll adjourn Annette James to April 19th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. And we'll talk about her in staffing.
Great.
All right, very good. Those are all of the matters that I have on my docket. Did I miss any cases?
That I see, Judge.
None? All right, wonderful. That concludes the docket for the morning.